Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cat Chats. I am not in my usual Cat Chats corner because that doesn't exist anymore. Since I'm working on this new room, I just recently moved. I'm sure you guys know that. But I just recently moved and I'm working on this new room. I have to create a Cat Chats corner once I put my lights up, which by the way, right before I sat down to film this video, the UPS guy came with my lights. So I'm excited. So this Cat Chats is not like a super funny one or one based on a topic like they usually are, but today is another Q&A video. I actually promised this video like a week ago or maybe more. I was supposed to film it earlier last week, but with all the painting I've been doing, I just didn't get around to it. Oh, and a lot of you guys have been asking me where my BoxyCharm video is, and that's the video I'm gonna film right after this. I kind of took a break from painting and I decided to sit down and film, so I'm gonna film that right after this. So my next video will be in this same ensemble. And I've also gotten a lot of questions if I unsubscribed from Ipsy, and no, I didn't. I'm just dumb and I never changed my address on the Ipsy website. But I changed my address and hopefully my Ipsy bags will be here and ready, so next month I will continue the Ipsy bag unboxings as well. Also, another thing before I get into the video, a lot of people have been telling me like, hey, it's not, it's not fair. You said you were gonna post every single day once you got back. And I guess I wasn't clear when I said that. I will be posting a video every single day for a whole week once I'm settled. Once I'm done painting and like once I know that I can film every single day, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna be posting a lot of videos. I will make up for lost time, I promise you that. Just once I get like settled and everything is like, yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. So anyway, let's get on to today's Q&A. If some of you are wondering, what Q&A? I didn't know you were doing a Q&A. I actually asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram and Twitter, so if you don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you definitely should. That was definitely should if you didn't get that. I will leave my Instagram and my Twitter down below.
Having a good time with the crew. With the crew. That's nice.
What is your favorite and least favorite Friends episode? I thought that this question was so funny. By the way, I'm not like saying the names of people who asked because I can butcher names and I don't want to do that. My favorite Friends episode ever is definitely the one in Barbados, the one where they're in Barbados, where Monica's hair is like this big and Mike proposes and the ping pong match. I think it's like part 2 because they have like 2 whole episodes where they're in Barbados, and I think the second one is my favorite, but it is definitely my favorite episode. I cry laughing watching that episode. It's the best, and I don't think there is a crappy Friends episode. I think every single one I've seen is good, but my least favorite, probably any of the episodes where Emily is in the show. Emily, Ross's like wife, one of Ross's wives. I despise Emily so much. So those episodes just make me so mad that I hate watching them. What is your favorite song right now? Well, right now, I'm not exactly sure. I usually just have like a favorite song and I listen to it all the time, which you guys, well, some of you guys know my favorite song of all time is Boys of Summer. But actually, I just found out that Selena Gomez came out with her new song with Zed. I don't know if that's how you say his name, Zed. And I love the video and I love the song, and I have been playing it on repeat for like the last 2 days. I'm obsessed with this song, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love it. Have you ever been to Ireland? And if not, do you plan on going? I've never been to Ireland. I haven't been anywhere. Like, I've been on a cruise and that went a couple of places, and then I went to Atlantis in the Bahamas. So I've been to like beachy areas, but besides California, I like haven't gone anywhere. You guys really know that my all-time dream is to go to Paris. I just want to go to Paris. I want to go to France so bad. I don't know why, but it's always been something that I've always wanted to do, and hopefully I get to do it. But I've also, a big dream of mine is to go to Ireland. My top 3 places are Ireland, Paris, and Alaska. I know that's super strange or random, but I really want to go to Alaska as well. But something about Ireland calls my name too. I don't know if it's like all the green. Ireland is beautiful, and I am definitely jealous of anybody who lives there. Favorite foundation of all time? Definitely Makeup Forever HD. It's my go-to for like pictures and fancy stuff. What is your favorite and least favorite part about looking younger than you are? This is actually a funny question because everybody thinks I'm 13. That is probably the #1 comment I get on my YouTube channel, like, you're married? Aren't you 5? All the time. Everybody thinks I'm 15, which is not offensive to me at all. Like, if it's not your fault you thought I was younger. Like, I mean, it's a common mistake. But definitely my least favorite thing about looking younger than I am is like people think I'm a child everywhere I go. I've said this story before, but I'm not even joking. Like 2 years ago, I went to Outback and someone asked me if I wanted a kiddie menu and crayons. I'm not even joking. But my favorite part would be that I look younger than I am. I think that most women want to look younger, so that's always good, and hopefully when I'm older, I still look younger than what I am. Would you rather have one single boob or 4 boobs like others? I would definitely rather have one single boob. There are very strong, amazing, courageous women who only have one boob because of cancer or whatnot, and they're still just amazing and beautiful, even women with no boobs. So I definitely would rather have one boob than 4. Do you plan on doing meet and greets in the future? I'm not exactly sure. I have always wanted to do a meet and greet, especially in Miami. Me and my friend Gabby have always talked about it, but I just kind of chicken out always at last minute. Something about like crowds and stuff like that just really gives me anxiety, and I'm super afraid of people. I don't know, I'm afraid of people. But yeah, maybe a meet and greet in the future once I put my big girl panties on. What was it like being recognized in person for the first time, and does it happen that often? It doesn't happen that often at all. I'm not a celebrity or anything, but the first time I'm pretty sure I was at Sephora and someone was like, hey, I watch your videos and I love them. My hair was in a bun and my clothes, I'm pretty sure, were like all like pajama looking, and I looked a hot mess, and I was like, no, oh god, no, don't look at me. But it was super cool. The girl was really, really nice and it was fun, but no, it doesn't happen that often. If you could only use 2 makeup products, what would you use? Mascara and concealer. No, concealer and my eyebrows. I don't know. Do you like Justin Bieber? No. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for anybody I'm offending, any believers. I don't dislike him. I just don't love Justin Bieber. What are your thoughts on the Lime crime scandal? Okay, so I wanted to get into that in this video really quickly. Probably not quickly, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit in this video because I get questions every single day about it. Like, what do you think about the Lime crime scam? And honestly, okay, this is how I see it. A lot of people, like, Lime crime is under a huge like attack recently, and a lot of people are starting to see Lime crime's true colors, I should say, and it's all because of the security breach that happened. You know, Lime crime's website got hacked and a bunch of people's information was stolen, like credit card information, including myself. I lost $600 from purchasing on their Lime crime website, and I lost $600. Thankfully, I got on the phone immediately with my bank. I have a great bank. I got on the phone and they were able, I had to fill out a form. It was like the longest process ever, but they were able to give me my $600 back. People lost thousands of dollars on this security breach thing that happened. Thousands of dollars, and it sucks. But honestly, I think that can happen to any company. I feel like any website, any company can have a security breach like that, can have a hack happen to them. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think that Lime crime did it in a very professional manner. I feel like they didn't really advise people that this was going on. They kind of let it, like, you know, like they threw the dust under the rug until it blew up. I got a letter at my house stating like, hey, this is what happened. Sorry, like 3 weeks after they even took the money out of my account. So I don't think they were smart about it. I don't think they were very nice about it, but I don't blame them for being hacked because it can happen to anyone. It's the shadiness that's been going on way before. I personally don't support Lime crime anymore. I had a bunch, well, it's super dark, but if you guys saw my makeup collection, I have a ton of velveteens. Those are the only things I own from Lime crime, and they're amazing, which really sucks that they're kind of a shady company because they're a really good product. But recently a lot of people have been saying that their velveteens are like not the same as they used to be, and I'm actually one of those people that can tell you that that's true because I got a velveteen and it was super watery and not the same, and I was really disappointed. But anyway, I want you guys to Google this. it's not about the hacking. It's not about the security breach. I want you guys to go on Tumblr especially and Google Lime Crime scandal or Lime Crime. There's like a whole blogger that talks about all the issues, the owner of the company, and certain things that the company has done that isn't right. For example, I have read that the owner of Lime Crime has actually tried to sue vloggers or bloggers for saying negative things about the company. I have read that, you know, they used to back in the day sell products that really weren't theirs and just put the Lime Crime label on top of it. You know, I have read a lot of things, but I don't exactly know if that's 100% true, because you never really know. Like, people can invent that the owner said something that she probably didn't say. You know, you just never really know. My dad always used to tell me when I was younger, believe nothing of what you read and only half of what you see. And for some reason that has stuck with me for years, because that's so true. Oh, hello person riding bike. So I'm not exactly sure if all this is 100% true, but it's enough for me to put up my red flag and say, okay, no. Too many weird things and too many sketchy things have happened with that company for me to sit here and waste my good hard earned money on them, and I won't anymore. And also I feel like this security breach was a huge karma to them, because now is when people are starting to Google them and look into them a lot more and seeing like all this like crazy crap that Lime Crime that's happening with them. And I did post a recent video about my Lime Crime Velveteen lip swatches. That was before I found out all this stuff about Lime Crime. So the only reason why I still keep that video up is because there's a lot of good information in the comments. A lot of people are like, no, you know, don't support this company, this, and this. And I want people to read those comments and be like informed. So that's the reason why I keep that video up. It sucks because I love my Velveteens, but I won't be repurchasing anything from Lime Crime ever again. Like I said, do your research and Google it. Now, it might not be 100% true, but you know, some of the stuff I honestly do believe. So those are my thoughts on it. To me, it's not about the hacking, and I don't really want to dwell on it too much because, you know, we're all humans at the end of the day, and I don't want to sit here and like attack a company. Those are my thoughts. I don't support them. I won't buy from them anymore. You won't see Lime Crime on my channel anymore. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel, and I'm a big believer in standing up for what you feel. So that's that. That was the super long answer, but you know. Just a heads up, guys, there's a bunch of questions that you guys asked that I have answered in a previous Cat Chats, like a Q&A video. A lot of them about like me wanting kids and Danny and stuff like that. So I will link my previous Q&A videos down below. If your question was about that, it's probably answered in that video. What is your favorite book and why? I have mentioned this before, but Love Monkey by Kyle Smith is my favorite book. I really also love Anna and the French Kiss, but Love Monkey beats that a little bit. It's just a funny, witty, romantic kind of book, and I really love it because it's like smart too. I love it. Have you ever been to Cuba, and do you still have family there? If not, would you like to go? I've never been to Cuba, but I do have family there. My aunt lives there. My dad's sister with her kids, and my mom's side of the family, a bunch of people live there. Like, I have a ton of family in Cuba. I've just never been. And I would love to go, but I actually don't think that I can because Danny's military. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Would you ever make videos in Spanish? Okay, I get this question asked so much on my channel, and I never answer it because I never know what to say. But no, I won't be making videos in Spanish on my channel because I'm so uncomfortable with the way that I speak Spanish. Like, yo hablo español, but I don't like how I speak Spanish. Like, sometimes I get my words mixed up and like I get stuck. It's just a little bit embarrassing for me to speak Spanish because I get super tongue-tied. So a video in Spanish is just not a good idea. Do you wish you stayed, or are you glad you moved? I love Mississippi. I know that's super weird coming from me. I'm from Miami, and you would think like party in the city with a but I love Mississippi. It's very laid back, and it's very calm, and that's what I like. Miami is too much, too fast, too much for someone like me. I'm glad I'm closer to home, and I'm glad that Danny and I get to see loved ones more, but I love Mississippi. Doggy update. How are they? Any cute stories? I don't really have any cute stories. My dogs are good. I have 3 dogs, and a lot of you guys have asked me like, where's Cornelius? Like, you're constantly posting pictures about Celine and Porter, and like Cornelius is like nowhere to be found. And that's true. Cornelius just hates taking pictures these days. My favorite dog, I'm not gonna lie. Cornelius is my favorite. He's my dog of 6 years. He's my best friend. He's my favorite. I can't help but say that. But Porter and Celine are still puppies and they're in that stage where they love to play and they love to like hang out. So Celine and Porter are like BFFs and they're always with me running around and stuff. And Cornelius likes to go to the room and sleep all day. Like that's his favorite thing to do is sleep. So that's why he's like never in pictures, because he's always sleeping under a pillow, nice and comfy in the room. He doesn't want to be bothered with the hooligans in the rest of the house. What was your first kiss like? My first kiss was so awkward. I think that everybody's first kiss is super awkward. But it was awkward, but it was kind of nice. It was with my friend George, who at the time was my boyfriend, but till this day I consider George a friend of mine, even though I don't really talk to him that much anymore. But I love George. He's a great person, and I'm glad that my first kiss was with someone who was like a really good, genuine person that I stayed friends with years after that. I was 14 when I had my first kiss, and it was actually on the couch of my best friend's house. And it was super weird. He was like, okay, I'm gonna kiss you now. And I was like, okay. It was so weird because he knew how like scared and freaked out I was. So he was like, okay, it's gonna happen, right? Are you ready? And I was like, okay, I'm ready. It wasn't like a cute, like, oh, my little leg popped out and the stars were shining. It wasn't like that. If you could go back in time and relive any moment of your life, which one would you choose? Probably the day that Danny proposed. I had so much fun that night. We went to a super nice restaurant and then we went to the beach and it was just so fun. And Danny, I don't know, I had a really good time. What's an inside joke you and Danny have? I guess this isn't an inside joke, but when we speak, we replace our C's with T's. Maybe I shouldn't tell this story, it's so strange. Like instead of because, we say because. I'm like, no, because, you know. I don't know, it's so weird. Never mind, it doesn't make any sense. But whenever we say a word with C, like cake, we say Tate. Like, I want a piece of Tate. Is that weird? I think so. Do you like TV shows or movies more? Definitely TV shows. Do you want me to tell you guys how many TV shows I'm currently watching? Okay, so I'm watching Pretty Little Liars, even though I haven't seen that show in like months. So, but I guess I'm currently watching it, but I haven't seen it in a while. But I'm watching Pretty Little Liars, Sleepy Hollow, Once Upon a Time, Scandal, Revenge, The Vampire Diaries, The Walking Dead, Under the Dome, Arrow, Flash. Arrow is my favorite. Arrow is so good. But Arrow, The Flash, Modern Family, The Mindy Project, The Voice, Dancing with the Stars. I am constantly watching shows. Like that is all I know how to. The Following. What's your favorite Starbucks drink? I like black coffee. Iced black coffee, no cream, no sugar. But if I want to get a little fancy that day, I will add a pump of sugar-free vanilla just to give it a little. But I love black coffee. I love it so much. Take it easy, Porter. You're like 5 pounds. Oh, by the way, guys, I will be filming another Cat Chats video very soon just because I feel like this Cat Chats video is kind of boring. So my next Cat Chats video, which I don't know when I'll film it, but hopefully like in the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, is gonna be about me reacting to old photos. I asked you guys if you wanted to see that. So that will be my next Cat Chats video. I have so many old pictures of me growing up and stuff that are one for the books, let's just say that. When is your collab with ColourPop coming out? Okay, I'm sorry, I haven't mentioned this on my videos, but I mentioned them on social media. April 9th, my eyeshadows come out. I collabed with ColourPop and we created a quad of eyeshadows. That comes out April 9th. It was supposed to be sometime this month, but it got pushed back to April 9th. And when it gets closer to the day, I will do a whole video showing you swatches and a look and stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that video. When it gets closer to April 9th, that's when I'll film it. If you could eat anything right now, what would it be? Arroz con quimbombo. Okay, so I will continue to answer these questions in a later Q&A. I'm gonna film my Boxy Charm video now before the sun goes away. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and that I hope it wasn't boring. Don't forget to leave requests down below. I'm gonna try to put up my lights later today and, you know, hopefully start filming with my lights and with my desk again. Do you see my desk? It's back. It's right there. It's right there. You see it? So leave me requests down below any makeup tutorials you want to see. I haven't been posting makeup tutorials because, like I stated in another video, it's hard for me right now because I'm so busy with painting and stuff. But leave me requests down below any makeup tutorials, any videos you want to see in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.